In Hanoi, former enemies shake hands as America and Vietnam edge closer than ever before. From war scars to warplanes, from dioxin cleanup to C-130 aircraft, Washington pushes deeper ties and Hanoi diversifies away from Moscow's shadow. A new balance is forming in Asia. United States Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth touched down in Hanoi on November 2nd with a clear message for Vietnam. Washington wants stronger military bonds with its former battlefield adversary. The visit comes as both nations navigate prolonged negotiations over potential arms sales that have yet to produce any major formal agreements despite years of discussion. Hegseth met with Vietnamese Defense Minister Phan Van Giang at a ceremony marked by the formalities of military protocol, including an inspection of an honor guard and the exchange of diplomatic gifts. The American defense chief emphasized that Washington has already delivered 3 cutters to Vietnam's Coast Guard and 3 T-6 trainer aircraft from an order of 12 planes. He signaled that more deliveries would follow.
The U.S. Air Force has recently delivered 3 T-6 trainer aircraft, completing an order of 12 planes. The United States is committed to continuing these projects and more. Deeper cooperation will benefit both of our countries.
Hegseth also emphasized the Trump administration's focus on strengthening ties with Vietnam.
The Trump administration supports a strong and independent Vietnam as a mutually beneficial partner. So we want to expand our partnership together and work to advance our shared interests.
Vietnam's defense ministry responded by highlighting the significance of the visit, which coincides with the 30th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the two countries. Both governments agreed to continue advancing security cooperation, including in defense industry matters.
The United States Secretary of War's visit to Vietnam holds significant importance, coinciding with the 30th anniversary of diplomatic relations and reinforcing the comprehensive strategic partnership for peace, cooperation, and sustainable development, as well as deepening bilateral defense ties between the two countries.
The visit also included a symbolic stop at the former site of Hoa Lo Prison, known to Americans as the Hanoi Hilton, where United States prisoners of war were held during the Vietnam War. Vietnam has relied heavily on Russian weapons for decades, but has been working to diversify its military arsenal for years. The efforts gained momentum after the United States lifted its arms embargo in 2016, opening the door to potential defense cooperation. Discussions accelerated during the Biden administration, but have not yet resulted in any formal announcements regarding major military equipment transfers. According to Reuters, the talks are expected to focus on Lockheed Martin C-130 Hercules military transport planes. A United States official confirmed the aircraft would be on the agenda during Hegseth's visit. The helicopter acquisitions could also feature in the discussions, specifically Lockheed Martin S-92 helicopters and Boeing Chinooks. The possible purchase of 2 or 3 Chinook helicopters by Vietnam's police force remains under consideration. Reuters previously reported discussions on C-130 sales last year and announced a preliminary deal for 2 S-92 helicopters in July, following years of negotiations with Vietnam's public security forces. Vietnamese media reported in December that a new airport under development near Hanoi would be suitable for Chinook CH-47D helicopters. The Chinook was notably the only aircraft mentioned in that report that Vietnamese forces do not currently operate. Beyond the hardware negotiations, both nations signed an agreement on Friday to deepen cooperation on war legacy remediation, including dioxin decontamination efforts that address the lingering environmental damage from the conflict that ended 50 years ago. The Southeast Asian nation's pivot towards American military equipment represents a strategic shift for Hanoi as it seeks to balance its relationships in an increasingly complex regional security environment.